There are many people who use both drugs and alcohol in controlled or therapeutic ways that help them to process trauma, to combat depression and anxiety, or just because they like the way it makes them feel. Different drugs change how you think or feel in different ways, so there are lots of reasons why people might take them. And not everyone who uses them experiences problems, has negative consequences, or becomes dependent. It's very important to remember that becoming dependent on drugs or alcohol isn't a lifestyle choice, the result of weak willpower, or being a bad person. For some time now, it has been recognized as a chronic health condition, and it is usually the very painful result of a number of complicated psychological and psychosocial factors coming together. In the beginning, people may find that using drugs or alcohol helps them rest, sleep, or feel more relaxed. Others might find they help them perform better at work, or when studying, or that they help them feel more energetic and confident in social situations. Often triggered by some kind of trauma or stress, increased use of drugs and alcohol can seem to offer a much-needed helping hand and an effective short-term escape from difficult physical or emotional feelings. Over time, self-medicating like this can become more and more important, and eventually an absolute necessity, and something that the person feels that they simply cannot cope or live without. This is called psychological dependence. Frequent use of some drugs, including alcohol, can also lead to increased tolerance and physical dependence, where the presence of the drug within the body causes biological changes that can cause physically painful or even life-threatening withdrawal symptoms, making it dangerous for them to simply stop taking them without medical intervention and psychosocial support. With both physical and psychological dependence, the time can come when the consequences of the compulsive use of drugs or alcohol start to cause new traumas, to which self-medicating with more drugs seems to be the only effective solution. Negative stereotypes within society and negative experiences when dealing with people who might be able to help can add to deep feelings of shame, guilt, and internalized stigma, making it difficult for people to ask for help when they need it most. Even if they don't feel they can stop completely, ultimately people who feel able to access treatment are much safer than those that don't. Untreated drug and alcohol dependence is debilitating in all areas of life and can be fatal. Therefore, effective drug and alcohol interventions must aim to reduce harm and not reinforce stigma. Support can often involve peers who understand what it feels like to be dependent and can offer compassion and serve as examples that a change of lifestyle is not only possible, but achievable. In order to support people more effectively, we need to challenge stigmatizing and outdated attitudes towards drug and alcohol use and dependence, to be more careful about the language we use and the judgments we make, and to help people feel safe enough with us to ask for help if and when they need it. For more information, additional advice, or for the other videos in this series, please use the QR code or visit the website shown on screen.